southwest who uses archaeology and heritage to bring veterans back into modern society. Many of these veterans have served with recent wars and so they understand the wreck, and many of them have trauma and injuries following the wars. Breaking Ground's heritage allows these veterans to get involved in something that has professionals supporting them, and allows them to also become more involved in a community or a group area. One example of this group's work was the excavations of rat iron off the coast of Portsmouth. In 2014, a storm near the island uncovered a small group of bodies and coffins, which were then sent to be investigated by Operation Nightingale, and they sent in a team of Breaking Ground heritage archaeologists. The goal was to uncover these bodies and find anything of significance. It was believed the bodies were from the 19th century and they were prisoners of war, though some bodies had peculiar marks at that time. They were unable to fully identify things until taking them back to land and doing testing. Breaking Ground's Heritage is a project that sits at the forefront of the promotion of many well-being projects related to heritage. It was founded in 2015 by Richard Bennett, an ex-Royal Marine who had operated in the Operation Nightingale project, a government-funded program for injured, sick or veteran military personnel to be put into archaeological dig sites, where they are able to feel valued and productive as they work alongside uni students and professional archaeologists. There is a close correlation between the skills needed by a modern soldier and a professional archaeologist, with both needing skill in surveying, geophysics, team and personal management, mapping, navigation, and the ability to undertake hard manual work in varying weather conditions. Richard served in Afghanistan for 17 years before injuries forced him out of service. However, Operation Nightingale gave him a new lease of life and sparked the urge in him to do more. Seeing the positive effects the project had on mental health and well-being of himself and those around him, he decided to see if he could develop this further, and thus Breaking Ground's Heritage was born. The Rat Island dig began after a heavy storm in early 2014 eroded the shore of the island, revealing skeletal remains buried underneath the sand and shingle. The police were quickly alerted and a dig was organised by the Ministry of Defence in cooperation with Operation Nightingale and Breaking Ground's Heritage to take place over 4 days in May 2017. 9 human skeletons were excavated during the dig, thought to be prisoners of war due to their close proximity to prison ships moored in the harbour. This would likely make them a nationality of any nation that Britain was at war with during the 18th and 19th centuries. Some theories place the bodies as prisoners from the American War of Independence or the Napoleonic Wars. However, most evidence points towards them being dated around the 1830s and 40s, as this correlates with the prison ships. It seems that the island became a burial site for prisoners in the 19th century. It was described in the Morning Chronicle in 1852 as the convicts' burial ground, and one body found and identified was certainly a prisoner. Charles Morris Jones was born at Aberystwyth and moved to Abingdon in his 20s, only to fall to a life of poverty and crime. He was caught stealing and transported to a prison hulk near Gosport bound for York. However, he would not survive the journey and would die outside Portsmouth, to be buried on the island. The choice of Rat Island for the burial of unsavoury criminals was a purely pragmatic one, it seems, due to its close proximity to prison hulks and it being previously designated as unused. But why were the men not transported for proper burials in their hometowns as befit a Christian? Evidence shows that cramped conditions aboard the prison ships and massive humanity meant that the spread of diseases such as dysentery, smallpox and cholera were unpreventable. An outbreak of cholera was reported to have killed many prisoners and guards in 1848, and it's possible that some of these men may have been buried on the island. To prevent further spreading of disease, bodies would have to be transported quickly to the island and often be buried without ceremony. Many of the men aboard the ship would be military prisoners from across the whole world, and many contained men from Africa and the Americas also. Bodies found on Rat Island were found in stacked coffins without grave markers, indicating the lack of respect for bodies. However, the fact that coffins were still provided shows at least they had some dignity provided. The benefits of digs such as this one have allowed historians to uncover more about prisons of war in the 1800s, prison transport in the 1800s, and also give more history about the region itself. While this charity has also been involved, they've allowed veterans to get involved in the local history, allowed them to experience the